I was going to tell Matt and Amanda on TV in the fourth inning interview, I was going to say, thank God you guys are getting paid by the hour because this is going damn fast. I didn't say it. I probably should have because maybe it would have went a little quicker. But it was, we talked about being gritty, not pretty, and bend but don't break. And that's an example of that today. Obviously, the sixth inning didn't go the way we wanted it to. And then, Beaver does the rest as, the visiting team. That's tough. And held him down, and then finally this one gets up and has the biggest hit of her career at Alabama, and kind of the floodgates open there, but we needed all of them. So just a great win against a really good team. I think you guys have seen that they can play with anybody. The multi-directional schools, don't be fazed by that, because I was at one time at Southwestern Louisiana, and people didn't respect us much, but we respect the hell out of them.
Questions? Katie?
For Murph, what went into the decision to pinch hit Riley, and then for you, just kind of take us through that at bat and that moment for you. Murph just spotted the biggest hit if you're out in your career so far.
Just, you look at the previous hitter, see what she did. Kind of the same thing 3 times. And we look for people to make adjustments. And if you don't, then chances are you're probably going to get pinch hit. And that was what happened there. So, and then I think I said to you, I want you to rope the ball, or I don't remember, line drive it or something.
Yeah.
And she did the rest.
Yeah, he came up to me multiple times and just said, do something different and hit a ball in the gap. And so for me in the pinch hit situation, I had nothing to lose, so I just trusted what I put in. All off season, we had a good week of practice. And so I just got in the box, trusted it, and did what he said, hit a ball in the gap. So
yeah, so, she's attached to Abby's name, so that spot in the lineup had a big hit. Not just Riley, but also Abby. So we try to make it that way. So if you get pinch run for, and that runner scores a run, that's your spot in the lineup that did that. So it's a team thing. So kudos to both Riley and Abby.
Anna?
Kayla, this is for you. Last year at the regional, it was your first time you got to play here at Road Stadium. You mentioned that you wanted to play in Alabama since you were young. Just talk about what it's like getting to do that this time around and represent.
It means something special, getting to wear the A, it's not something to take lightly, and I'm so happy that I get to wear it, and I wouldn't want to wear it with anybody else. This team, I'm so proud of them. I'm proud of the culture that Murph has built here, and getting to play here with these fans and this fan base, it's just absolutely incredible, and so I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right.
Riley, this is for you. I just want to know the mindset, what went through your head watching that ball go over. Road Stadium also never fails, so the environment was crazy. Just give us a little step-by-step.
yeah, first pitch, a little bit early, kind of yanked it in the dugout, and I was like, all right, well, what is she going to come with next? And I kind of had a feeling changeup was coming. A little bit on time, fouled it straight back, and then I was all right, I got to find a way to get a barrel and get on base and pass it down to the next girl. And then took a ball low, and then she left one right over the heart of the plate, and I was ready for it and got my swing off. So, yeah.
Katie?
You talked about this a little bit in your opening, but it wasn't just her home run. You scored after that a little bit. Are you hoping that ninth inning is kind of going to get the offense going?
Yeah, that would be awesome, because with Pruitt and White, 9-1, if they can do some damage and they can get on, they're 2 of the fastest kids anywhere, and you saw that a little bit today, where I think Larissa scored on the roller to first base between first and pitcher from second base. You saw Marley Giles score from first base on a ball that didn't even go past the center fielder with 2 outs. That's speed. So I hope that's the case.
Tommy?
Did you really, were you beginning to wonder if this team had a crooked number in them?
We had it before, and
it's been very singular lately.
I know. It's usually 1 inning.
Right.
So we waited, and it doesn't, we've said it before, it doesn't matter if it's the first, second, 7th, 9th, we put up 5 again. That's like the 4th or 5th time this year that we've had 5.
Yeah.
I don't know if 5's our lucky number, but
Simon?
I think similar to that. We saw this team play a few different ways today. Strong defense, strong pitching, weak offense, strong offense. What would you say about this group in their ways, the multiple ways that they can win?
yeah, well, that's a good way to put it, because, like yesterday, 1-0. It was Brisky show and Beaver show at the end. And today, you know, 0 or 1-0 in the bottom of the sixth with 1 out, wasn't there? And it was going to be the one key hit, which was a hit and run, and Beaver and the defense doing the rest. And then it came to be where Riley has to hit a home run, and then we pile on a little bit, and we needed it though, because they scored 2 in the bottom. So those insurance runs were huge. And you know, we say this in the fall every single year. We might have to win 1-0, we might have to win 5-4, and we might have to win 10-9. Can we do that? Can we do that? And you know, you're kind of seeing it now.
Anyone else? Will.
Kayla, what was the day like for you today? Kind of coming in yesterday and shutting the door, not a super long outing, and then today working through 9 innings, and including that one inning where you struck out the side on all payoff pitches. Just take me through what the whole process of today was like for you.
I knew coming into today, you know, they were a tough team. They're going to run the bases. They're going to do what they need to do to score runs. And that's how they beat people. They beat people on the bases. And so we knew going into it, if we keep them off the base path, you know, they're not going to score. And going in there taking one pitch at a time was really what was important in that game, especially the 3-2 counts. That one inning, I had 3 of those. And taking it one pitch at a time, trusting Marley back behind the plate, trusting the defense no matter where the ball was going to be put, that they were going to get it done.
Tommy.
Patrick, you've been around the sport through a lot of changes and everything. When you started, mid-majors were the powers, and now it seems to be circling around where this tournament is much more competitive. You've seen results, I'm sure, across the country that it's not unusual to see a Clemson have to come out of this, or an Alabama to have to come through that. What do you attribute that to?
I think the growth of the sport everywhere, because you know, she's from Jackson, Tennessee. She's from Phoenix, Arizona. You know, we have kids from all over, but you have to find them, and there's a rarity where, you know, like somebody's hidden, especially with social media now. They're going to be on social media immediately, so you're going to be you're finding them. But like Nebraska Omaha, you know, it's a newer Division I program. They have a great game. You know, they beat Missouri yesterday. I don't know what's going on today, but there's people anywhere and everywhere that play softball, summer ball, high school. In some states, obviously, it's year-round. So that has just blossomed talent-wise. It's everywhere. You know, you can be competitive anywhere and everywhere. Boston U was like 50-5 this year in the Northeast, playing in freaking cold weather, you know, and snow. And they only lost like 5 games all year. So it's a cool time to be in this sport.
Will.
Coach, I got to ask you, knowing last year with Kayla and Central Arkansas being what they were and seeing them here, how good is it to have her on your side this time?
It's really good. Now, we didn't get to face her, but obviously, you know, her stats and everything, it's a no-brainer. And she had pitched against really good teams throughout her career there. And so it's great to have her here. And her parents, I'm telling you what, we've only had them for 1 year, but they're 2 of the best people I've ever had in our program as parents. They get it. And as a pitcher, when a pitcher's parents get it, that makes my job so much easier. And I think you guys all realize what I'm saying. So kudos to Mom and Pop Beaver.
Anything else? Last one.
How are you going to carry this energy and momentum into tomorrow's game?
Start with the players.
It's kind of like I said after the game. I think tomorrow we need to take it one step at a time. You know, try not to get ahead of ourselves. Take that momentum into the first inning, step on them early, and like I said, just keep it simple, be where our feet are, and move on from there.
Yeah, I think good or bad, we have to just, like Murph says, the most important game is the next one. And so it was great, yes, but we have to be able to be, all right, that was that game, today's a new day, and just start fresh, but be able to continue and trust, and we've proven it that we can do it now. And so just go out there and have some fun.
And whoever gives us the start, have a great start, give us a chance to win, and play great defense.
Yeah.
Those 2 things need to be constant.